Americans continue to suffer financially, largely due to inflation. They're having to sacrifice. We're having to sacrifice without some items that we typically would buy, some maybe needed, even frivolous items. So we wanted to know, what are they?
Yeah, how are people cutting back? Our Philip Ward spent the day talking with members of our community, learning more about changes they're making as they try to curb their spending. Philip, what did you learn today? Where are people trying to make those cuts?
Good evening, Ethan and Eva. Well, inflation is causing Americans to leave some items on the shelf. Some of those items aren't really that surprising, but others are. Let us explain.
We're just coming off a bad lettuce episode, I want to call it. I mean, we were up to $100 a case we were paying for a case of lettuce.
Jim Bello, the owner of Bello's Market, explaining how lettuce wasn't even safe from inflation. And whether it be eggs or butter or meat, inflation is causing members of our community to cut back on some items.
Well, I've been cutting back on eggs, less than, that we should be having, and lettuce.
While grocery prices are a huge concern for consumers, there's other items that they're cutting back on as well.
Trying to get multiple errands in one trip. So gas.
Gas and transportation was also a concern for people at the city mission.
The transportation is terrible. We can't travel as much as we need to. Diesel prices are up. Gasoline prices are up.
Trying to get a flight, that's gotten more expensive. Whether if it's getting on a train, that's drastically got more expensive. And which I'm shocked the bus hasn't gone up yet, so that's a good thing.
And even with inflation, some say they're going to treat themselves anyway.
I treat myself, though. I gotta have Jif peanut butter and I gotta have eggs. So that's the two things I buy no matter what.
And I also asked Jim Bello about pricing and how the store responds to inflation and a changing market. We'll show you what he said coming up at 6 o'clock. For now, though, live in the studio, Philip Ward, Erie News Now.